Afternoon, Peggy.
Afternoon.
And y'all, I said Peggy, not Peggy.
Just be sure y'all clear on that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind the typo when it comes up. You know, those letters are all close together, especially if you're using the mobile phone. It happens. And then you got to deal with autocorrect. It happens.
I think autocorrect is 99% of it.
Yeah. But it's those that don't make sure and insist on keeping it a messed up version that I usually have a problem with. Anyway, this is Monday afternoon.
Yes.
We ain't got to go out tomorrow because there's a doctor's appointment, so we'll be able to sleep in and stay home tomorrow. And y'all be seeing this tomorrow morning. Just a little something. I was going to show y'all putting my little mechanic stool together, but I had a phone call and I went ahead and put that together while I was on that phone call. Facebook face-to-face video messenger thing, y'all know. That's what I call a phone call these days.
FaceTime.
Yeah. So I put it together while on that phone call. It was a heck of a lot easier than I thought it would be. Just take some screws out the bottom of the seat part of it, put that little metal piece on it, put the screws back in, and set the cylinder in it, and set the bottom of the cylinder down in the bottom of the floor part of that mechanic's stove. Done. That was it.
Look, it had a nice thick cushion on it too.
Oh man, you'll try it. But
Might spoil me.
well, you know, we might get another one there on down the road because you sit on it one time, you might figure out all sorts of ways you might could utilize that thing. But and checked out my knee pads. All them knee pads make it so much easier to get down on my knees and get back up. So, but you know, you get a pressure pain. Sometimes worse than the pain itself. You know, I get down on my bare knees, and you know, when I go to get back up, I've got to be careful of my knees, not only to hurt them worse, but because it's releasing that pressure that's on them and everything. Well, those knee pads eliminate that. So it made it a lot easier for me to get back up. Of course, I was at my desk and I had something easy to grab onto, but yeah, I figured made it that much easier on my knees, made it that much easier to get up there. Other applications, it'll probably do the same thing, be a lot easier on me. So anyway, I tried those out, everything, and good to go. I took a cap off of one of those brake clean bottles, and whoo, chemical smell I got off of that.
That must be what I smelled when I come through the house earlier.
Man, I tell you what, if that don't clean stuff up, something wrong. Because that was potent. You know, hadn't been sprayed yet or nothing, but hiding underneath that cap when you opened it up, yeah, you got that chemical smell of the product inside that can. If it smelled like that, not even having been sprayed yet, Lord have mercy. So it ought to do some good cleaning on some stuff. Spray that on there, get a wire brush some stuff, get stuff clean. So we'll see. I'll let y'all know how that works out. You know, of course, now it could be like some things, all show and no. You know, might get it on there. All smell, no dispel. There's things like that out there.
Yep.
But if it cleans like it smells, it'd be something. One of the guys I watched had some of that stuff. I was watching doing brakes and everything. He used that stuff to clean off brake rotors. He just sprayed it like you'd spray some Windex on your windshield to clean it off and wipe the thing off. And seemed to do good on the video. Now, whether or not he edited a whole lot out or not, I don't know. But yeah, if you can take it for face value, it'll do great. But it got that going. Little at a time. Slowly but surely. Get a little done here, get a little done there. Now that still won't do me too good as far as moving around because of the way that gravel is inside that carport and on that driveway. Yeah, I find me a piece of wood or something to set it on and roll around on. But then I would need some way of locking it down. I don't know that it's got any locks on those wheels. I hadn't looked. Probably not. They're meant to move freely. Yeah, they're actually meant to be on a flat concrete surface. And perhaps one day I'll have that. I don't know. But I can make do it. But the main thing is I'll have a much softer seat. It's kind of firm, but it's soft when you sit on it.
It ain't like that hard plastic thing you're using right now.
Oh, Lord of mercy, no. And it's height adjustable. Yes, I'd be able to set it at different heights for working on different things. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Kind of like on your office chairs, you got that little lever there. You can let your weight up off of it and it'll pop up, or you can sit on it and hit that lever and it'll go down. And so that'd be good. Yeah, I might use it to sit there while I'm working on stuff in the front of the van or the car, for that matter, and make that go more smoothly. So that's where we're at with that. Had something hit my brain right before we come out to leave out. Oh yeah, okay. I was watching some reels, Facebook, Instagram, I forget which. Anyway, it was showing guys on motorcycles, and they had that face mask that looked like you're a no face. Yeah, you've seen some of those things where it's characters are no face.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like that. Now, I've seen some stuff on people making themselves up and looking different this way or that way and all like that. Trying to improve upon how they look, try to have a certain look. But you know what? Even though we may all look very similar features and all like that, every one of us are designed just a little different. God made us in a way that even though we may look similar, we're not similar. We are each very unique. God made us in a way that we are as perfect looking as He meant for us to look. It's like cars. People take a old classic car and they'll chop it up, lower it down, do all these different things to it, trying to make it look flashy. Well, that thing never looked better than when it came off the line. Because that's how it was designed to look. Yeah, you may want a different color here, different color there. A few different amenities here and there, and all like that. Different options that it may come with. But still, it comes off that factory line, it comes off the way it was designed to be. Well, when we're born and get grown and everything, just like a flower, once we're grown, we have bloomed, at least physically. And if we take and we nurture that body, eat well as best we can, and all like that, you will look the very best that God meant for you to look. How can you improve upon originality? The original you. How can you improve upon the way you were designed to be and look? You can't. And it don't matter if you're born with problems. You know, if you weren't meant to be here like that, God would not have allowed that pregnancy to go through. So you can't improve upon what God has made you to be. You know, there's some born without the ability to hear. If God had meant for you to hear in this life, you would have. If He meant for you to see, He would have. So those who are born with birth defects, is it actually a defect? Or was it how God meant for you to live this life? You're a little bit mentally challenged compared to others. Well, that's how God built you to live this life and perceive this life. Because through that, folks, I'm going to tell you, I've heard a lot of wisdom come out of the mouths of people who were mentally challenged. That's God's way of showing us a simpler way of things, a better way of looking at things. Down syndrome people. Oh man, you talk about people with a zest for life. You invest some encouragement in them, I'm going to tell you what.
They can do anything anybody else can do.
They can. You know. So, how you were born and how you look and how you function are how God meant for you to look and function. For whatever reason. Whether it be profound wisdom said in a simplistic way, or the positive outlook that you see in folks that, you know, have challenges we don't know about and can't comprehend because we don't have to go through that. So bottom line is you cannot improve upon originality. Like that old classic car. Yeah, there's some really snazzy looking classic cars that have been done up in different ways because it's been chopped and lowered and this and that. But you just can't beat a restored to original classic car.
Oh yeah.
And that's how God built us. Just a little food for thought there. Biggie loves you.